The year is 2015, and Tinseltown is telling the tale of the infamous Hollywood blacklist and the ever-present threat of the Red Menace, communism, with the release of Trumbo.
No studio will ever employ a member of the Communist Party.
Are you not, or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
Many questions can be answered yes or no only by a moron or a slave.
Plucky gal reporter Gray Drake spoke with star of TV and movies Bryan Cranston about Dalton Trumbo and his arch nemesis, gossip columnist Hedda Hopper.
She was a very powerful woman. And even though they had diametrically opposing viewpoints, Dalton Trumbo was trying to get her to realize, and trying to everybody realize, that he supported her in her thoughts and her opinion. But it wasn't the same way. That people at that time, unfortunately, the fearmongers created such a fervor that they actually became afraid of someone's ideology.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
That it's that powerful.
And scary.
And the fact that your character at one point says, we both have the right to be wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we do.
That's powerful.
I'm wrong all the time.
And I back you up.
Back me up.
You have the right to be wrong.
There's nothing wrong with the dame playing Hedda Hopper. Dame Helen Mirren, that is.
Decent Americans feel that Hollywood is just a haven for overpaid traders.
There is some other writer's name on it. Don't believe it.
What's fascinating to me in this film is how you, as Hedda Hopper, managed to look so marvelously indignant in these fabulous hats.
Yes, yeah.
And I came to look at them almost as a part of her battle gear.
Yes, it was her character. She did. She knew that a hat would make her, and the more extreme the hat and the more ridiculous. I mean, some of her hats were absolutely ridiculous. Typewriters on them and like the Empire State Building and, really crazy. But she knew that it became her brand, her logo, and she was very clever at branding herself at a time when people didn't really understand that.
Right, and now it's all they say.
Now it's all they say, exactly.
Ah,
yes.
I didn't know that the typewriter was a real hat.
I don't know if the typewriter was a real hat, but that's
Let's say it was.
Yes, let's say it was, but it could easily have been, because some of them were pretty out there.
Now that the ladies are done talking hats, how about something for the gentlemen? Glasses and mustaches.
Do you feel like putting on those glasses gave you an element of that character? Because I will never forget them.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, and the mustache. And
yeah.
Then he was a chain smoker, and he held that, cigarette holder, and, it gave him, and then, of course, his speech, and then, lighting a cigarette, and it gave him time to pontificate, and that,
And through the film, the mustache changing colors was like the seasons. God, it was great.
Remember fall, when the mustache fell off?
Oh, boy, do I remember
favorite
fall.
season.
Woo! But spring was nice.
Bing! Bing indeed, Bryan Cranston. See Trumbo, playing now at your local Cinemaplex in color.